So I made it down here to our peaceful place, and I don't think you can see it, but there's a little bit of water right here in this old creek bed. Every now and then it'll fill up. When it rains, these trenches fill up a little bit and then they go back down. That's just kind of the way it is in Tennessee. It gets so hot and humid that it dry up all the little water sources around here and puts it right in the air, and that's why you see me kind of sitting here a lot of times whenever I ain't even took a walk, just sweating and going on. But so we got down here to the rest spot this morning, and I'm feeling good. And some of you might ask, Brother Rob, why don't you go on down that way, a little further each day? And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I walk a mile to get here, and I gotta walk a mile to get back. And whenever I leave from here, I have to stop several times and get me a drink of water. So I've decided, God has put it on me, that when I can make it here and back without stopping, then we can push on forward down the road. Also, I mentioned that we might blow the old shofar down here, and I got thinking on my walk, and I guess the Lord was pointing it out to me, that it's right around 7 o'clock, 6:15, 7 o'clock here a.m. Our schools don't start until 8, so parents are still getting up, parents are still getting their kids ready, and this is yeah, I don't need to be blowing the shofar right here, but I will do a video on blowing that. I'd like to maybe teach you guys, because it was difficult for me to learn how to blow my little shofar. But maybe when I get back home or something, I might do a video on it. I don't know. Drop a comment. Tell me if you'd like to see that. I might just put it on here anyway. But I told you guys that we would finish up what we started a little while back. We was talking about the wheats and the tares and the morning glories. So I'm going to take you right over here and show you what we got going on. So right here we got something that you see a lot around here, and that right that field right there, that is a backer field. That is tobacco. So we grow a lot of tobacco around here, and a lot of other nursery stock, but the same rule applies in general with nursery stock. You want to make sure that the rows are all in line so the seeds can grow properly, and that there are no weeds or anything hindering the growth. You want the plants to be able to thrive, because that's how you make your money. But let's look at that backer field as Egypt. All right, see, Egypt is all nice, and it looks all pretty and in perfect rows. Conformity, let's think about that. Conformity. See, this is Egypt, but sometimes you weeds, you get pushed out of the society, get pushed out of conformity, and then you're pushed out into the wilderness. And right here, this is the wilderness. These are the weeds that society, or that this tobacco field right now, the man who runs this tobacco field, he does not want these up in there. But see, out here in the wilderness, they're thriving and they beautify the land. Look, that little piece of wilderness has so much more beauty than Egypt. Guys, I'm here to tell you, if God's planted you in the wilderness, it's so you can bloom. You let yourself grow. You tap into that true vine and you see the true beauty of who you are. And then when you come out, Egypt is going to see. They're going to see the beauty. They're going to see it all over you, and they're going to be like, how did that happen? And then you got the opportunity to truly spread the gospel. I'm going to tell you something, brothers and sisters. Sometimes when you're a morning glory weed and you've tried to fit in with society so much, and you've tried to shine your light into society only to get holed out, to get pushed aside, to get neglected, to get made to feel that your worth is not valuable, And it could be your family, it could be even your church. It could be, and I'm in a good church right now. Praise the Lord, he put me in with some really kind-hearted people. But I've been in wolves in sheep's clothing churches with pastors that are preaching false gospels, and you know, I've been pushed right out of them. I've been pushed out of my family. I've been pushed away from jobs. But see, in here in the wilderness, God's beautifying me. He's beautifying my spirit, my soul, and he's showing me what it's like to walk with character, to walk upright and good standing, and to be righteous and holy as he is righteous and holy. So, you know, a lot of people are just missing it, man. And they're asleep, man. We can't blame them. All we can do is just pray, Lord, show them. You know, but until then, you know, we just got to keep moving forward. Don't let your beauty, don't hide your beauty because somebody wants to diminish it. All right, guys? I'm going to get myself back up to the house because, again, if I stick around here, I might try to find me a recliner and just hang out with Persistence all day. But, again, Persistence told me that it's not very persistent to lay around here with her. All right, God bless you, my friends. Now, let's get it.